What is up, guys? This is going to be a short tutorial on how I created a cheap DIY rotating camera thing. The main reason to actually build a rig like this compared to just using something simple like a tripod is the fact that you can get a more controlled and repeatable shot. Yeah, more, because this ain't perfect, but it's cheap. You can see this type of effect in shows like Atlanta and Stranger Things. Actually, there is a great VFX breakdown on how they created the Atlanta promo, links down below. Turns out they actually used a rotating arm as well, but in our case, and again, it's going to be a lot cheaper. The first thing you got to do is grab your materials. This build shouldn't cost more than $20, especially if you already have some screws and hardware at home. All you need is some MDF, some rolling dolly wheels, and if you don't want your platform to move, it's best to probably grab some dolly wheels that have a brake, or just use no dolly wheels at all. Dolly wheels, dolly wheels. But I wanted to see if I could get some movement and create a kind of Stranger Things type shot where the camera moves back in space. You may also want to grab 4 right-angled brackets. Once you've drawn a rough plan or some squiggles, cut down your MDF into 3 pieces. Then we can start to screw our wheels into the main MDF board. Since I was using some random screws from around the house, I had to cut down the sharp pointy ends. Maiden voyage. Grab your 30cm by 600cm plank of MDF and cut 2 30cm by 10cm pieces. This can be glued together or screwed together. In my case, I did both because my camera is going on this and I don't want it to fall apart. Grab your last piece of wood and first place the wood down, tap the wood, pick it up and cut to another shot. Or you could just cut a round circle at one of the ends. Screw and glue the camera platform to the arm. You probably want to use a couple of those right angled brackets here. And of course, cut the screws down because we're on a budget. Drill a hole for the handle. I'm just going to use a piece of PVC and 2 skateboard bearings. Place a bolt through the hole and screw on the nut. Now I'm going to be honest, I didn't actually film me putting the whole thing together, but this is how I did it. First off, I grabbed the big piece of wood we glued up earlier, and then I screwed it to the base using some right angled brackets and also screwing from underneath the base. Then I drilled 2 holes in the big block of wood and the arm, and then I bolted the whole thing together with a bolt nut and some nylon washers. Sorry, it took me a while to get that line. And that's it. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but what the heck, let's roll some footage. Now I'm actually pretty surprised with how this thing turned out. Of course, it's not perfect, but for a real cheap budget item, I'd say the shots look pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, remember to learn, create, and share. Peace!